Morning. It is day 9, a rainy day 9. The wind was howling last night, and this morning we had my alarm set for 6 to get out by 7, and it is 8, and it's been pouring for the past, I don't know, hour and a half. So I hang out in the tent until this weather passes. I'm not sure what the plan is today. Probably try to do 15 or 16 miles. We hit Tellico Trout Farm today. So if it's sunny, we might try to swing by there and see what they got going on. That's kind of close to our house and hostel. I say close, it's 30-minute drive, but that's relatively close as far as this trail goes. The closest that the trail comes to Franklin. So we'll see how it goes. Yesterday was quite the challenging day. We did a good job in the Smokies sticking to our schedule. Those miles to the Smokies, even though they were challenging, were doable. I'm not sure moving forward that the itinerary that we have scheduled is going to work. It's slow going. It's very challenging and hard. And like yesterday, we didn't get into camp till about 7:30, and we only did 13 miles. We left at 9 because breakfast didn't start at 8 until 8 at Tapico. So it's a little bit later start, but still, that's quite a long day to do 13 miles. And woo, it was a butt kicker. So anyway, once we're out on trail, I'll pop back in and show you what the trail looks like, or talk to you about whatever's on my mind at the time. Okay, see ya. Okay, it's a little bit after 10, and we have packed up. This was our tent site last night. It's basically just a road, but it's unused. There's gravel all along it and underneath the dirt, so it was really hard to drive our stakes into the ground. Quite a bit of poison ivy around. A lot of daddy longlegs too. Those are okay, but the poison ivy's not. So it was an eventful evening. Night was windy, lots of lightning and thunder. And then this morning it just deluged for about 2.5 hours. And now the ground is saturated. We have the formation of a plan for today. We're gonna hit Tellico Trout Hatchery, and something pinged in my mind. I'm like, I've taken the people to Tellico Gap before and passed by that trout hatchery. You know, that's not too far from our house and hostel. So if we can get away to the house, I don't know what Jen's got planned these days. We may be going in to dry out in Franklin, which will be nice to be home and to see my wife after 9 days. And so we'll let you know how that goes. I don't know that's about 13.7 miles to the trout hatchery. We start off on a road walk, so we might have easier miles than yesterday. That wouldn't be too hard to do. I did some calculations, and we walked 1.3 miles per hour yesterday, so it was grueling, and I don't think we could have walked any faster. Do you, Del? No. We gave it our all. We barely stopped for breaks. We were just like sit-down breaks, but we were stopping to catch our breath breaks. But it was a tough day. I think it's the toughest day on this trail so far, which is surprising. But we're here to fight another day, get some more miles in, see this beautiful scenery after the rain.
So there is a bypass on Skyland Drive that we are taking. Under normal circumstances, I think we would have gone and crossed the out bridge that is causing us to bypass. But because of the deluge we got last night, we were a little afraid of going down and trying to get around that. There's a bridge that's no longer in existence, and all the comments on Far Out say when it's dry, it's an easy get by. But Gut Hooks recommends this, or Far Out recommends this Skyline Drive if you need to bypass it, and I think it's the wise choice, so that's what we're doing. First 2 miles of the day have been first on a Forest Service road, which is cruisy, and now on Skyline Drive, which, or Skyland, has a lot of motorcycles on it, so hopefully they see us because there's not much of a place for us to get over. Still very cloudy and overcast, but man, the rain early this morning really cooled things off, probably by 15 degrees or so. It was a bit chilly in camp. Look at that view. Oh yeah, that is so nice. We're about four miles or so into the trek. Come across this beautiful field. Reminds me of walking in parts of Virginia on the AT, or parts of the Ice Age Trail too. Very similar. It's nice. And this whole section, since that road walk, has been maintained by someone who takes a lot of pride in what they do. It has been spectacular. It's been mowed. There's been bridges across muddy sections with tacky strips on it so you don't slip. So whoever that is, thank you. We appreciate it. So we've got a nice cruisy road walk here. We just got to water a mile back or so, had a pond we had to bushwhack a little bit to get to. There's plenty of water sources along the way. Some of them are quite a bit off trail, and in the summer are overgrown quite a bit. So we've changed up plans quite a bit today. We are gonna go to Tellico Trout Farm and be picked up by Sue, which is Dell's wife. And we both are gonna go back to the house. I'm gonna get clean because, you know, one night in the outside, I get dirty. And any opportunity I get to take a shower, I do it. But he's gonna be getting off the trail. His knee is giving him some problems. Some of the technical climbs we've been doing have kind of put it out of whack. But man, what a wonderful 9 days we had hiking together. There's Dell right there. He's a beast, man. I sure hope I'm as spry and witty as he is, and intelligent when I'm 69. So that's the plan for today. We got about, I don't know, 6 more miles to go, and we'll get clean and fed, and I'll be back out here tomorrow solo for the last, I'm guessing 10 days. I'll have about 150 miles left, and so you won't have any sidekick action. Sorry for those of you who fell in love with Dell. This is a beautiful new sign. However, it shows the BMT to the right. There's nothing to the right except the river. Someone hand drew down here that it's behind us, and it goes this way. And there's a blaze right away. So, beautiful new sign. Little confusing for us. And we are ending the day. Crossing the river here. And to let somebody by.
Clean again. Clothes are clean. Body's clean. Day 10. Just got dropped off here at the Tellico Trout Hatchery. Dale's such a nice guy. Drove me the 2 hours back to the trail. He's very bummed that he had to get off trail, but his knee's swollen and he's having some issues with it. So in about 4 days, 60 miles is kind of the goal. That's my next stop. And we start off the day with a 3.5 mile climb. Got a little later start today because it was quite a hike to get here. I'm either going to do 11 or 15. Those are where the campsites kind of are. I could probably stealth camp up along here. We'll see. But it's about 9:30. Doesn't look like any weather today to worry about except for the heat. And all in all, I'm 136 miles in. Got 156 to go. And we're going to get at it. Chat later.
I've gotten into the habit of just walking through fords in my shoes and socks, but by golly, I have clean shoes and socks, so I am going to just walk through this one. Doesn't look muddy or anything, so actually feels really good on my feet. A little slippery. There are some rocks on this one, but there's no way to get to that part. Sorry, my filming's awful, but there you go.
All right, about 5 miles in for the day. About to start my ascent of good old Rocky Top. That's about another 4.5, 5 miles, 4.8 I think is what it is from where I am. So this trail has been challenging for sure. Today and yesterday have been quite pleasant. The terrain has mellowed out a bit. Yesterday was very nice. A lot of easy walking yesterday. Today it's been challenging ups, but the terrain itself is nice. So you're not having to pick every single footfall to not fall on your butt, and you're not having to traverse rocks so much. So it's been a good
good first 5 miles or so. So we'll see how the day progresses, and I'll give you an update later. Well, this sucks. I am a mile off trail. I was going flat for a while, and I knew I should have been climbing Rocky Top. And then I came to a ford that I didn't remember about having to cross, and I pulled out far out, and sure enough, I got onto the wrong trail at some point, and I never saw where the BMT went. So it'll be interesting to see where I got off and why, and I will try to show that to you. Well, I own my mistakes. I walked right past this sign. Tells you exactly which way to turn, and instead of going up there, I crossed this creek here, saw the really nice trail right there, and booked it. So, oh man, learn from your mistakes. It happens. We've been sharing the trail up to Rocky Top with the AT for a few 2 miles at least. That's when I first noticed the blazes. I'm probably about a mile from the top, and it's been a steady, rigorous climb. It'll be good to be up there again though. Last time I was on Rocky Top was 2017 on the Appalachian Trail. It is quiet out, especially when you're walking alone. Birds are silent. Yeah, plane overhead right now, but otherwise it's pretty quiet out here, except for my heavy panting. All right, so we are very near, well, we're at the top of Rocky Top, and we are very near the halfway mark. So I'm going to celebrate now. Woohoo! Halfway on the Benton Mackaye Trail.